That's terrific, friends. Hello and welcome. How are you all, friends? There are some rules which are applicable and are in common to your kitchen at home and to your kitchen in the commercial establishment, let's say a restaurant or a hotel or a canteen or a cloud kitchen or anything. Now, what is that one basic rule that is common between the domestic kitchen or your household kitchen and the commercial kitchen? Everywhere it is said that food has to be so well calculated that after all the members or all the persons or all the guests have dined, the leftovers should be as little as possible. Now, when the real problem starts with that as little as possible comes in. What happens? There are so many leftovers, small amounts of leftovers lying in your fridge in your house, or in the fridges, or in the deep freezers, or in the walk-ins in the restaurants and hotels. What do you do with them? I looked inside my kitchen. What did I find? Have a look. Now, that's chana. Kabuli chana, safed chana, chickpeas, white gram, so many names for it. Now, Kabuli chana in Punjab is made in many ways. We make it as chana Amritsari, we make it as chana Peshawari, we make it as chana Kali Mirch, chana Lasaniya, chana Punjabi, chana Punjabi masala, and so there are countless number of dishes over the period of history that are present in Punjab as far as chana is concerned. So chana is generally made at least twice or thrice in a week. So this is generally left over at home also, and in hotels also, because we use chana to make salad. We put them in salads also. We put them in, we make chana Amritsari, that is one order. Chana masala is another order. Chana, sometimes chana biryani is an order. So chana is always there, and we always have leftovers for that. So the question is how to utilize it. So this is my recipe of how I utilized this chana masala to make this kebab, or you can call it a roll or a kebab or a cutlet and so on. Come, I'll show you how I made this recipe and how I made this product. Please follow me. Come. So friends, for the recipe, what I'm going to do is, we will be adding corn and grated carrot, chopped onion, green chilies. I will be adding 2, not 4, but I have shown 4 here, and chopped capsicum. Now all these are very healthy, and remember, as far as corn is concerned, this is not American corn. This is normal corn, unprocessed corn, which I will be processing myself so that it becomes useful for healthy and useful for diabetic patients. So to do that, what I am going to do is, I am going to take this corn, add a little bit of rock salt to it and vinegar, and I am going to boil this. In the process, the starch will come out. So that is what I am going to do. And plus, because it is for diabetic, so starch is bad for diabetic patients and for people who want to lose weight. So, and you can also add a little bit of coconut oil also. That also helps extract starch or fat and from any food material. So we close the cooker, and as all Loyalists say, heat process till so many whistles, so we will leave it till that one whistle comes. In the meantime, we are going to take chana, add it to the blender, and all of them at one go, and then blend. Okay, so all it has been added, plus the green chilies also been added and capped. The blender is capped, and we will process, we will blend till the time. Look, that's beautifully done. Don't mash it so well that it becomes like a powder or a paste. It should be like this, a little fibrous, a little paste-like, and a little fibrous. Okay, so now we add it to we put it in a bowl and leave it aside till the time our corn isn't done and our cooker doesn't give you that one whistle as per as Loyalists. There we are. The Loyalists, as the Loyalists said, and they order the whistle, and let's switch the flame off. It's time. So the flame is off, the temperature comes down, we remove the corn from that, and we drain the water away from the corn. Look how beautifully processed this corn is. This is now without starch. That is what we are going to use. We'll add it to the blender, and again, like we did with the chana or chickpeas, we're going to blend this again into a fibrous mode. It should be fibrous. It should not be like a paste. It should be fibrous. Only then they will hold. Otherwise, they'll become difficult to hold. Now we add the corn and the chana together. Okay, in the same bowl. Remember, we had already put chana into the bowl. Now here we add this also. It is deliberately kept fibrous because they should stick to each other. If they are a paste, it may become difficult to blend. So that is why the fibrous amount is there. Now we add carrot, we'll add capsicum, and we'll add the onions. And along with this, we are going to add 1 cup of gram flour, semolina, and rice flour. 1 cup, 1 cup, or as you wish. Okay, so there we are. In goes all the 3 flour, one after the other. And wait on, don't mix as yet, because there are still a few things to go into it. Now, what are those few things? Here we are. Now, that's red chili, half a tablespoon, or as per as your wish. Mango powder, 1 tablespoon, or again as per as your wish. Cumin powder, 1 tablespoon. Coriander powder, 1 tablespoon. Rock salt or any salt that you wish. As I said, I use only natural salt, so I am using rock salt. Again, up to you. I am using half tablespoon, and black pepper again half tablespoon, but black pepper again can be according to your wish. according to your wish and your taste. So now this mix, as far as red chili is concerned, mango powder is concerned, as far as black pepper is concerned, you can add according to your taste. Please remember that. This is no hard and fast rule that only this much has to be added, but even this much you will get a wonderful taste, believe me, and you'll see this will improve the color also. So there we are. These are all the ingredients. Now what we are going to do is, if you notice, we have not added any water to it. We don't want to add any water to it, otherwise it will become very mushy and it will not hold. Water is already there, remember, even though we have drained water from the vegetables, it is still there. Look, this is how it is finally going to come out like. Want to eat it? Wait, hold on. You can stuff this into your sandwiches, you can stuff this into your let's say kachoris or even your samosas also. And for us, what we are going to do is we are going to mold them into any shape that you like. You can use molds, you can use hands, you can use palms, you can use marble top, you can use any vessel, katoris or anything. So get them into this patty shape or roll shape, and this is semolina and rice flour, which again we are going to coat them with so that we will get extra amount of crispiness and a little bit of hardness also, little bit of crispiness also, so that it also tastes better and the visual look also becomes very good. So one after the other, look at that, look at that. That is what it is going to look like. And now let's go on to fry them. Oil is already there in your skillet or kadai or your pan or whichever vessel you want to use. Look at the oil. Remember that clarity of the oil, the color of the oil, which I am going to show you again at the end of the frying. Now, the little bit, the tiny test pilot of ours. So, we added the test pilot, as you remember, and as I always tell you every time, this test pilot tells us exactly if the oil is hot or not. So, this is the most easy way if you do not have a thermometer to measure your oil. Okay, so this is the most easiest of all the ways that I've been telling you all. So we let this test pilot go on. Look, till now the oil is not exactly hot as we want. It is coming to that temperature, but not as yet. So our flame is on the maximum. That is, our heat is on the maximum. Do remember that. See, now it is really come to the temperature. Almost there. Almost there. You can see from the bubbles, the sizzling, the noise. Now the temperature is right and frying absolutely well. This test piece can also be eaten, but I would suggest let's not eat that. That is a test pilot only. That's a test piece only to show us exactly what it is. And second thing is, a tiny bit can be tasted in case some at this stage, if you wish to add some more any of the ingredients, increase the ingredients. So this is the right stage. So that is also where this test pilot comes handy. And of course, it shows us exactly what the finish will be like. So we can always alter that. So we have enough time to do that. So there we are. Flip, and it's almost done. It's almost done. Out it comes from the oil, and there you are. Wonderful, isn't it? Want to pick it up? Well, you can. That is for, as I said, final tasting. Okay, final tasted, everything okay, and there we go. That's the first piece. So slowly we add it. We don't add all of them together, remember. In this recipe, each piece will be fried separately other than the rolls. Remember, it has to be done one by one. Okay, and there you are. Temperature is right, absolutely right. Now it is going very fast. It's cooking very fast, and one flip so that the other side also cooks evenly. So after this flip, we allow the food, allow this tikki or fritter or kebab or whatever you may like to call it, to fry. And by the way, the extra semolina and rice flour was also there, so that this your food
this tikki and all should not be able to absorb oil. So it is to stop that also, plus to avoid crispiness. So this is a must, and so that you don't get that oily feeling in your mouth. And remember, because we are giving it to, we say it is diabetic friendly, so no, it has to be very much non-oily. So please remember that. And semolina and rice flour helps prevent the absorption of oil by these this particular snack. Okay, so it is very useful there. Look at that. I'll show you this now. Have a look at this. Beautiful. Am I right? Beautiful. In the meantime, I have already added another one in the oil. Look at that. Once the temperature drops, look how beautiful it is. How non-oily it is. It looks non-oily. That is the beauty that we want. So another piece has already gone in. So you can have another look at it. So there we are. Beautiful, isn't it? Our test pilot and the first piece. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely non-oily. And I'm not using any absorbent paper or tissue paper or anything to absorb the oil out of it. This is all by itself, natural, absolutely natural, the way it has come out. So this is exactly what we want for diabetics. It should be absolutely non-oily. There, the second one. First, this is to show that it is not a fluke. Okay, so I've added the two rolls in the background. Look, it is not a fluke. It is exactly the same as the first one. That is the beauty. That is how you should be frying your food. Every piece should be same. None of them overdone. No carbon, no burning, no absorption of oil. Absolutely crispy and all alike. The color, the taste, the feel, the look, everything should be the same. Now look at these rolls. Why I am going to show these rolls is for a different reason now. And I am going to prove this point here. I added one roll first, and the second roll I added after about more than half a minute. Now see, there is a difference in the time. Look at this. This is your first roll. Done. Look at the color. Look at the feel. Look at the color. Beautiful, isn't it? Watch. Lovely. Now this is what you have to watch. Look at the second piece. When I take out the second piece, it has to be exactly with the same look, with the same color, with the same feel. Watch. There you are. Do you see any difference? That is how you should be frying. And look at the oil. Absolutely clear. No carbon in it. Absolutely clear. That's what it is. Look at all these pieces now. Beautifully done, isn't it? Crispy, non-oily, even by their look. No use of absorption paper or tissue paper. There you are. That is our final look. Well friends, do try this recipe and enjoy the healthy version.
Believe me friends, it is so tasty, it is so different. It's absolutely different and world apart. Well friends, do try the recipe and do give a surprise to all your friends and relatives and nears and dears and surprise them with a surprise dish. And till the time we meet again with another recipe, it's bye from Chef Raj.